Hi, we're your favorite band, Atrium. We'd love to tell you some really great things about us, but instead we're going to answer your inferior questions. So stay tuned. We're going to read them aloud to you and then answer them. My name is Paul, to my left is Emily, and to her left is Chris. But more importantly, to her right is Nutsy the Squirrel. First question, Riley asks, if left stranded and you had to resort to cannibalism, who would you eat first and why?
I think we all know the answer to this question.
I'm sorry, Nutsy.
I think I'm going down.
We have to resort to cannibalism.
I'm the slowest
I also
one.
think it's going to be Emily.
Yeah.
It's not that you can't provide, you just wouldn't pull your weight.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Because
you're too heavy. Oh, Steve has quite a few questions.
It's pretty selfish of you, Steve.
Yeah, come on.
Get over yourself.
Who's the best Jenga player?
Ugh.
That's a tough one.
No, it's not.
I think I am.
I was going to say Chris.
I have yet to lose.
You and I both have lost once. No, yeah, you've lost.
Okay, hang on.
Absolutely,
Name
you've lost.
the time.
Quick
We were
preface.
sitting right here. Remember the one that was like, you tried to stop it with your other hand.
I don't remember this.
You don't.
We take Jenga very seriously in this band. Alright, his next question. Any of you excel at sports at school?
Paul was...
I did the soccer thing, yeah. It's no big deal. I was just
one state.
I won Miss Universe in
They
soccer.
kick a soccer ball over the mountains.
Of West Virginia.
Paul and Emily,
Yeah.
if you guys could be anyone in history, who would you be and why?
Hitler.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. God.
That guy had some pretty cool ideas. Plus, a rockin' pair of tits.
God.
Hitler, known for his tits.
I know who I would be.
Who would you be?
I would be Benjamin Franklin. Because, little known fact, he was America's first pimp.
Was
So-
he
I've
really?
heard that he was like pretty big into sleeping around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a partier.
So you want to be an old fat guy bumping uglies with randoms.
Yeah, dude. And he was...
That
he
says
rocked
a lot
the
about
long
your
hair.
character.
He rocked the long hair to the end. You know, he was balding. He should have let it go. But he was like, nah, bruh, I got this.
He's rocking that ponytail tight.
I thought you meant pimp in the way.
Emily?
That. Okay.
I think you would be Ray Charles. What are your favorite alcoholic drinks? We don't drink alcohol. Next question.
False.
Very
I
false.
drink all the alcohol.
Who likes touring the most? Steve wants to know who likes touring the most. I think to decide
Hard
this,
question to answer.
who's the tallest? Me. I like touring the most. Jonathan asks, Emily, you want to read the next one?
Is Emily the tallest? Is Emily the tallest member? I can't tell from the pic. I am the tallest member. Next question.
Well, hang on. I think this deserves some backstory. Before the surgery, Emily was only 6'3". After the surgery, she's 9'11". We keep telling her that she doesn't need to go any higher, and it's at this point just kind of freakish.
It's offensive, really.
Yeah, if you can't tell, she's sitting on the ground right now and at level with us.
Well, the weirdest thing is that she's not getting surgery, like, all over. It's just her torso.
right,
That just keeps
keeps
expanding, you know, in height.
And everything stretches with it to the point that her belly button is the same size as her head. And when she gets shy, she'll sometimes bury, like an ostrich in the sand, bury her face in her own belly.
Would you rather eat a hot dog with a hamburger bun or eat a hamburger with a hot dog?
Alex, first of
Riveting
all,
question.
thank you for getting to the hard-hitting questions.
Here's the thing. Can we keep...
This is the only
Does the
question we'll
hamburger...
answer serious.
Does the hamburger... Does it have to be the full patty? Or can I, like,
I feel like
roll it up
No.
and make it into the shape of a hot dog?
No, don't be a dick.
You're gonna
You have
roll
to-
it instead of cutting.
Chris,
You're gonna roll
Well,
it.
you gotta eat the whole patty.
You have to make sacrifices
cut it
either
in
way.
half.
No cutting. You have to make sacrifices either way.
Well,
I would do... Can I fold the hamburger patty around the hot dog?
Yeah.
See?
Thinking
That's
outside
fine.
the box, but that doesn't answer the
That
question.
doesn't answer the question.
But we should try that.
Later.
I'm gonna say the hamburger in the hot dog bun, which would be more awkward, but would taste better. and not make me have
They
violent
made out of
diarrhea.
the same bread. I don't know that it would taste better.
It's
No,
not the
I'm
same.
talking about hamburgers and
Ham-
hot dogs.
Yeah,
taste
hamburger-
different.
it's not the same. Tastes
You're
different.
such a liar.
One comes from the hot dog tree, and one
You're
comes
so
from
full of
the
shit.
hamburger
I
plant.
thought you were so serious, and I was like, Emily,
Oh.
no.
Emily, read the next question from Daniel.
Daniel asks, "What are your pro wrestling names?"
I got mine.
Go ahead.
I am Christopher the Rhinestone Cowboy Suitor! I got my whip and lasso.
And
I have both of them.
assless chaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You always come out riding a man that's dressed like a horse. What's your horse's name?
Kibbles.
Kibbles? That's a good.
Yeah.
Oh, reliable steed. Kibbles. Kibbles doesn't sound like he has diabetes.
No. What's your names?
I'm gonna go with the first thing that popped into my head, which is Steel Thunder.
I wanted to call you.
Thunder.
That makes no sense.
That makes zero sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Paul.
Okay, well, obviously, when you look at me, you think Lightning, Dynamite, Captain Insano.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, 9,000. Which
The third.
we'll now repeat.
9,000
Captain
times.
Insano, 9,000. That's the same name.
So-
Nam asks, how do you know each other? And did we take our inspiration from someone? It was the War of 1812.
It wasn't.
We know each other through love.
Match.com.
Yep. Yeah, it's, I knocked on internet dating for a long time, but I didn't know that it took two people to fill my loving needs.
It takes two, baby.
We wrote that song. And that's what the inspiration for this band came from, was that one song.
Mhm.
It's all we listened to.
Okay, so they met in college.
Yes.
We did, and then we had,
What was the college?
and then we had a different band. And after that one broke up, when we found Chris on Craigslist to fill a touring position that we needed, and he was
The shit.
just awful, and we've really tolerated him because I guess he's okay.
Kind of a sympathy thing at this point.
Well, I really brought the money to the band. Is I think what it came down to.
Yeah, and to
You're
be
wearing
honest,
Radford sweatpants right now.
Yeah. At
You
least
brought-
at least it's Radford and not the college.
You brought
Like that's a real thing.
all of them.
I would. But how cool would you look wearing a jacket that said the college?
Yeah.
I didn't get a
Our
college.
inspiration, like music wise, I guess.
Yeah. Who do we take inspiration from?
I think Sent by Ravens is definitely a big one. I think we can all hear something, like I'll hear something in a song that isn't even anything that we would ever write, but it's like I could take an idea from that. And I know that that probably happens with you guys as well.
Sure.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know if there's really anyone in particular, but
I disagree. 3 names: Thrice, Tides of Man. 4 names: Alexis on Fire, Cisco. Next question. Mel asks, what inspired you guys to form a band, and what advice would you give to people who want to start a band?
don't.
Stop. Run.
Don't find your drummer on
Don't
Craigslist.
do it, do it if you like being poor.
What inspired us to form a band? I think we'd all kind of played music separately, or at least had a musical interest, and then got very lucky in that you meet other people that share a similar vision and that help you build on your own, and it's really magical. But it's one of those things where, honestly, first I would suggest find people that you 100% enjoy being around all the time. Like, they have to kind of be your best friends. And then once you get with your best friends and, you guys start experimenting and everything, just practice a lot. And honestly, those are the building blocks. Just practice way too much and make sure that you like each other.
Don't try to like be somebody. I
Yeah.
think is one of the biggest things. Like just don't say I feel like it's a really common mistake to be like to get in the mindset of I want to write this song because that's what this band would do. I want to write it this way because Thrice would write it that way or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of ruins the creativity of it. If you could describe the new EP in one word, what could it be?
Sandy says awful.
Well, it could be great, but it wasn't.
Titty cheese.
That's not a word.
It's
It's a hyphenated
a hyphenated word.
Define titty cheese.
I
R-E-P.
Ooh. Scrumtralescent.
Mellifluous.
I would say challenging because I think that all of us pushed ourselves a lot.
And because it's really challenging to listen to.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question.
Angelica asks, what female-fronted bands would you like to tour with in the future?
Courtney Love.
Chris says Courtney Love. I say Paris. Paul says.
I guess 30 Seconds to Mars would be cool.
Shit.
Because if that's not a girl, then I need to reevaluate what I am and am not
sued.
attracted to. Patty asks, what is your favorite song? Christopher, what is your favorite song?
God, I mean, that's a hard one to answer, but I think that definitely a very important song to me, a song I really, really, probably in my top 3 for sure, is This Could Be Anywhere in the World.
I knew you were going to say that.
Dude,
That's
it's
such a good song.
song.
Anything by Madonna.
My favorite song is the Chunky Cat Salsa song.
All right.
Paul, will you sing it, please?
In salsa.
Chunky Cat.
So you want me to sing it?
Yes, please. That would be a treat.
Junk gas sauce, mash feel alright. Junk gas awesome, tastes good at night. Michael Bass. Bass.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay asks,
What's the most epic / awkward / horrible / crazy / memorable experience you've had as a band together?
besides trying to make this video,
Possibly cliff diving.
I was gonna say that one.
That's kind of what I was thinking. That was an awkward,
During a
horrible,
hurricane.
crazy, sadly memorable experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris and I wound up bitching out and standing at the top of the cliff
It was
in the
so
hurricane.
it was raining so hard.
I climbed.
It was terrifying.
Right. Thomas, I'm a piece of trash. Abate asks, who does Paul's makeup? Sorry about your name, bud. And this is my makeup artist, my fake-up artist. I'm actually an amorphous 400-pound blog, but thanks to Nutty, I'm presentable. Thank you, Nutty. Can we give a round of applause to Nutty?
Breeze away.
Breeze away. Breeze away.
Is it Maybelline?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
At Chico Come Oreos asks, what is another band that we admire?
I got nothing.
Nothing
comes to mind.
I don't admire any bands ever.
Nah.
To be honest, every one
Everyone
of my
else is
heroes,
trash, really.
right? Every one of my heroes has let me down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You guys are horrible.
Might as well.
You know, I would have said Smashing Pumpkins, but that guy, one time, I was in 7th grade, and he came into my classroom. He said, "Where's Paul?" And I awkwardly, sheepishly raised. He came over, pulled my shirt over my head, and just spit on me for half an hour. So,
That's a lot of spit.
Not even him. At the end, it was just the sound, but it still hurt.
Turned out to not be him. It was actually just the janitor.
Right.
But it was traumatizing.
But he loved the Smashing Pumpkins, so it's kind of the same thing. Kevin asks, is Chris an alien from Kepler 54c? Chris? Final question here from Chris Hamilton, a.k.a. Channelton, a.k.a. Midget that eats too many Doritos, a.k.a. I'll never be as good at Paul at basketball.
Good at Paul at basketball.
Good as
He
Paul.
clearly has bad grammar.
Yeah, he's a dummy. Whoever he is, he's dumb and obviously short. He asks, how long would it take for you to drink a gallon of milk? I mean, I have about a bowl of cereal every morning. Maybe about a week and a half. How's that? A dumb answer for your really dumb question, Chris.
Thank you guys so much for all the questions, and we're very, very stoked about the new EP, and we hope that you guys are too. If you have any more questions, please feel free to message them to us, and we will answer them to our greatest abilities.
We will not make another video.
We might make another
As
video.
this was a tremendous failure. The questions were beautiful, but
The questions were really good, actually.
I was surprised. You guys aren't dumb. Congratulations. But this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it from the bottom of our Atrium hearts. Toodaloo!
Rhinestone
Bye.
Cowboy out! Whoosh!
Steel Thunder!
Yeah! What's it? Wait. Yeah, Kibbles! Yeah!